Familiar Embrace, and today we're going to talk about gas, baby gas. So this is probably the most common question that I get. People always think that their babies are really gassy, like incredibly gassy, like more gassy than normal. But let me tell you, babies have an immature gut system. All babies are born with reflux. This whole thing is so immature. Their body doesn't know how to respond to it. Plus, their stomachs are like this big when they're born. They're the size of a marble, and you're putting this liquid gold in there. That's great. Their body's digesting it immediately. But still, all babies are gassy. If you notice, in most nurseries, the beds are on an incline. So basically, it's like having Thanksgiving dinner every single time that they eat. If you were not to eat for a month before Thanksgiving and then have your Thanksgiving meal, I'm pretty sure you would be uncomfortable as well. But you're in luck. There are some things that you can do, and there are some things that you should watch out for. So one of the things that I like to recommend is something called gripe water, colic water, gas drops, Mylikin drops. It's all natural. You can feed it to your baby every single time that they breastfeed, before or after, or maybe just during those times of the days that they're extra gassy. It's no fun being gassy. No wonder they're irritated. It's the only way they can tell you that they're irritated is by crying. So unfortunately, they're gassy. We got to get through it. And it is just a phase. So giving the gas drops can help, but what can you do to help soothe them in the meantime? You can do what I call bicycle legs. The babies are sitting on your lap, kind of like this, and you're rubbing their legs like this in a bicycle motion. Putting some rubbing motions on that baby's belly is what's going to feel better. Trying different burping positions. It's not just this common burping position where you're burping them like this. It's not the padding that actually helps. It's the pressure that's on the belly. And putting them up on your shoulder like this is what puts that pressure there for them. The other thing that you can do is lay them stomach down across your lap and then rub their back. That's going to put a little bit of pressure on their belly to help calm it a little bit. You can try warm baths for babies because, believe it or not, babies love warm water. I mean, they were raised in it for 9 months. So when in doubt, why don't you just take a bath with your baby? Consider it a spa night. Get nice and cozy, get in a warm bath. You'll relax a little bit. You might even have your best breastfeeding session ever. The other thing that you can do for babies that are really gassy is keep them swaddled up and tight. Keep them side laying. Those are things that help when you have an upset stomach, so why not try it with the babies? Now, I'm not saying that there aren't problems that happen with gassy babies. There are some things that you should watch out for and some things that maybe you should call your pediatrician about. And those things would be projectile vomiting. And I mean like exorcist style projectile vomiting. Sometimes babies do that every now and then, but if this is happening more frequently, you should probably talk to your doctor about it. The other thing is in the diaper. If it's bloody stools, obviously I would hope that you would call your doctor about it. But if the stools look mucousy, like you sneezed in it and it's kind of stringy, then you'll want to talk to your doctor about that as well. Now, babies all cry when they're gassy, when they burp, because they're irritated. They don't know how to get that out. But sometimes babies are extra irritated. They might have a high-pitched scream, or they might arch their back and be really upset. And that might not stop once they burp or once you're trying all these soothing mechanisms and it's not working. If this happens for more than 3 days, for more than a week, and is happening for more than 3 hours at a time, then you might want to consider talking to your doctor about this. So, in takeaway, breastfeeding is like having Thanksgiving dinner every time. We need to do some things to help make them feel better. So in takeaway, breastfeeding is like having Thanksgiving dinner 10 to 12 times a day. So we need to do things to help these little babies until their bodies are mature enough to digest this and to feel comfortable about it, and their bodies are used to it. So sleeping on an incline, doing some bicycle legs, some warm pressure to their belly, taking a warm bath, all those things will help. Again, call your pediatrician if any of those other concerns are happening. If you have more questions or concerns, feel free to message me. Facebook, you can find me at Familiar Embrace, or my website, familiarembrace.com. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.